Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Guns in Radio podcast. And now, give it up for your hosts, Chris, Caputo, and Dustin Bonez.
Caputo.
You're muted there for a second, but yes.
There we go. It's working again.
There we go, baby. Episode 106. Slowly but surely going in deep, going in raw. I'm trying to think of good sexual puns for this one.
Going in deep, huh?
Yeah. We're going balls deep in the hundreds here.
That's right. We are going to spread the cheeks of your ears today and thrust deep into your ear holes with our glorious podcasting, manly juices.
Yes, consensually, of course. No.
Right, obviously.
Yeah.
Or not, whatever. I mean, I guess it has to be because you could always turn off the podcast. So.
Yeah, you could just play something else. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
if we had our way about it, though,
You stuck it out here. It's only been a minute and a half, and you stuck it out this long. You can stick it out for another 40. It's okay.
It'll be fine, folks. It'll be fine. We got a great show today. I'm actually really looking forward to our song of the week, which is sometimes a nice change of pace here on the podcast, because sometimes we get a song, and sometimes you just know it's going to be a stinker. Oh, yeah. And the GNR community might give me shit for this, but I love the song we're listening to today.
Yeah, I'm hyped up just by what you've been hyping up for the last week or so for this one. So I'm looking forward to it. Finally, some Adler, just Adler, because we've covered a lot of Adler's Appetite. It's very fucking confusing with his bands. It's like, and we get it. Your last name is Adler. Fuck off.
This is true, and at the same time, I've kind of been hyping this one low key the entire duration of the show, because I have been saying that there's one Adler song that I know I like, that I'm really excited for it to come along, but I wouldn't say what it was. This is that song. This is what it was. So
it took 106 weeks, but we got here.
It really did, and we still haven't got My World yet. So
that'll be the next to last episode. I think we do. Imagine. Watch if My World comes up next week, another fucking spoken into existence moment. I'm gonna fucking throw my guitar against the wall here.
Oh man, well, now remember, I don't think either one of us has the kind of budget Paul Stanley has to end a show with. But if you've got that kind of money, by all means, far be it for me to stop you from at the end of each podcast just smashing the fuck out of the guitar.
I mean, I can just keep getting them off Amazon. I got Prime, so they'll come pretty quick.
Get them off of Wish. They'll be like that big.
Yeah.
A dollar store ukulele. That'd be a good bit. At the end of the episode, we'll smash a dollar store ukulele, and then we'll send it to one lucky Patreon subscriber every month.
That's not a bad idea.
No, the shipping alone would break us with our budget. Let's be real.
That too. Since we're like polar opposite countries here too, it's like there goes the customs and everything. It's like, oh fuck, customs. When they really started doing that, it's like, yeah, let's just throw an extra $25 on top of your fucking package already. Like, why? What?
God damn, because you dicks. That's why.
Yeah, bullshit. That's why.
I do want to make a quick announcement concerning another one of my podcasts. If you listen to Band, The Real Life Misadventures of Rick Dunsford and Friends, not this Wednesday, by the time you hear this episode. If you're listening on Patreon, it's this Wednesday. For everybody else, it was last Wednesday. I highly recommend going back to the last episode. I forget what we fucking talked about.
Was it the one with Michael Graves, the set and the
No, we've done one.
That was a different one.
Yeah, we've done one since then.
Mm-hmm.
That was a placeholder for the week because it was Father's Day and Rick couldn't be there. But there's links in the description, and I highly recommend picking up the original Rick Dunsford T-shirt. Now, unfortunately, we don't get none of this money. It's all Rick's, but I mean, it's his T-shirt. So, but the original Rick Dunsford T-shirt that you would see everybody in fucking Tupelo, Mississippi wearing in the early 2000s. I didn't know who this cat was before I saw this T-shirt.
Rick Dunsford Promotions, man.
Dude, I knew Rick's T-shirt long before I knew who the fuck he was. But
I knew the T-shirt before the man behind the T-shirt.
Yeah. Dude, it took me a couple of days. I was hanging out with this cat for 2 or 3 days before I realized he was Rick Dunsford.
You're that guy.
From the radio.
From the T-shirt.
Some dude named Rick. And then one day he wore the shirt to work, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Man, that would have been a good alternative title for his podcast. Some dude named Rick.
Some dude named Rick, yeah. But if you want, the original Rick Dunsford T-shirt is now available for a limited time. Links are in the description of Rick's podcast. Go check it out. And I'm buying me one to go in my collection here. I've started a collection of T-shirts for this podcast, of every other podcast except Guns and fucking Radio, because I can't get a Guns and Radio T-shirt to save my damn life. Which we're working on. I'm working on a series of them, actually. But I'm also working on a website, and there's a ton of things that are going on behind the scenes of this show simultaneously. Not to mention my computer's a hunk of shit, as we learned at the beginning of the show, when it took me
show here, you know.
It's 6:45. It took me like 45 minutes to get you and me together today, just because I rebooted my computer last night.
God damn.
Bullshit.
Cue the soundboard.
Yeah. I don't have it set up yet. But yeah, if anybody out there is like loaded and just wants to blow some money on somebody for no reason, buy me a computer.
Yeah, or
buy
you can
my OnlyFans.
Support the fund to buy Dustin a new computer by signing up on gunsandradio.com for only $5 a month. You get to hear our shit literally pretty much a week early before it goes to the masses on like every podcast platform. You get the entire first season of Getting Dizzy with It, which we just finished recently.
That's right. And you got a sample of that on last week's GN Extra.
Oh yeah,
because I played the random appearance from Mr. Jesse Jackson,
which we will be having on the show hopefully in the near future.
Yeah, there's a few people I've been reaching out to lately to try to get on the show, particularly for our season finale, which is coming up sooner than later. What day does this air? Let me figure that.
This will be probably right after, probably the 5th of July, I think.
Yeah, July 5th.
This will be right after a glorious Canada Day, American Independence Day long weekend. You know.
Oh yeah, nice. I'll be off work today. So we've got this episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 episodes to go.
Yeah, just a few months away. Pretty much like around the beginning, mid-September.
Second week of September, isn't it?
Yeah, some around there. We'll have to like double check for sure, but it is.
We got 9 or 10 episodes to go.
Yeah, we got a whole summer with us here, man. So
yeah, but I mean, for us behind the scenes, that means if some of the shit that we've planned is going to happen, we need to start working on that shit.
Yeah, we gotta start.
Which, knowing us, maybe. Yeah. We'll throw something together. It'll be fine.
For sure. I mean, the stuff we like hypothesized about like 6 months ago, who knows if it's gonna even come to fruition.
Yeah, considering the script I wrote is nowhere near finished, I don't think that's gonna happen. But we'll figure something out. We'll make it a good episode with guests and musical guests and cougar milfs and
something, of an audio rendition of Big Boobs Bouncing. How about that? That's pretty good, I think. Something like that, but we'll probably get like a studio recording.
Ooh. There, how was that?
That
That's the sound of me getting an erection. Ooh!
I thought that was you like getting an idea of something. I was like, oh, okay, shoot.
No, that's a boner joke. Third one today. Okay.
So Dustin is now at full mast, and we're only 10 minutes into this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Magnum Dong has returned, ladies and gentlemen.
Forgot about that. Oh man.
Oh, that is for sure going in like the greatest moments when we do the whole season finale thing. I've got a whole list of them ready to go.
Oh, good.
Yeah. We're almost at 20, so we could probably do the same thing we did last year.
Well, we should probably start working on that because we only got 9 weeks left before the finale. So.
Oh, we still got 9 weeks more of some hilarious shit that could happen. So, I mean.
This is true.
Yeah.
Well, guys, today, like I said, our song of the day is going to be actually a music video watch-along to the one that you hated by Adler.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, before the show, I was sitting on the can, and I was I was reading an article from a website called the Showbiz Cheat Sheet, and the article is a top 10 countdown of the top 10 most hated musicians of all time.
Interesting. I feel like you could get like 100 though on.
Yeah. So the game I want to play is Caputo. I want you to tell me, who do you think is on this list? And then we're going to go through the list and see how many you get correct.
All right.
I'd say if you get 6, I'll give you the W on this game.
All right. That works.
And you don't even have to get them in order, but I'll give you 2 points for each one you get in the right spot.
The splot?
Splot, yes.
The sploosh?
The sploosh, yeah. So, if you could think of 10 rock stars that would go on a list of most hated, who would you start out with? Who would be your number 10 that you believe that the public hates the most?
I don't know. Like, as much as like, we love this band, we based the whole podcast based around them. General, I guess, consensus, I would probably have to go Axl Rose.
You'll say
He's
Axl
probably
Rose?
On there. I think,
all right.
Yeah, just because like if you ask like someone who's not like us, like hardcore fans about the stuff, be like, yeah, and they know like some basic knowledge sort of like,
Axl Rose is an asshole. Yeah.
Starting riots, he's showing up late, all that fucking bullshit.
I always heard he was a fucking asshole in real life, but then he was just like fucking nice to us, so what do you know?
Yeah.
All right, who do you think's number? Okay, give me another one. That's one.
Well, this is one I just personally fucking hate. Van Morrison.
Van Morrison?
Dude has like one song, and now apparently he's like some like friggin' conspiracy QAnon theorist asswipe. So there you go. You're already in my shit list.
I don't even know who Van Morrison is.
Brown Eyed Girl.
Oh.
Yeah,
really?
There you go. It's one song.
Huh. Well, I don't care for that song too much.
Yeah, neither do I. It was in like a rock band game once. Pretty cool, but that was it.
Give me a number 8.
This is tough. I should have fucking thought about this earlier.
Who do you think, rock stars do you think people hate?
Hate? Ooh.
I can't, it's not fair to me for me to throw some on there because I've seen the list. I should have waited. If I knew that, we literally thought that we literally threw this bit together right before we went on the air and then we hit record. We didn't even give it like 2 minutes worth of thought this week. Yeah. So,
talking about rock stars, can I just throw like the entire band of Nickelback on there?
Oh, Nickelback, yeah, that's a pretty good.
I was gonna say they're probably just not even one guy. They hate all of them. Fuck those guys.
Yeah. Who else do people hate? Now think about it. And now, by the way, it's not just rock stars; it's musicians in general.
Oh, okay. R. Kelly.
So, R. Kelly? Oh, I didn't think of that. That's a good one, though. Yeah, he's in some shit right now, but, he did go pee on some people, so.
Yeah, and he did start, like, a sex cult. Or whatever. Honestly, I don't know if you ever watched, like, Surviving R. Kelly. That shit is, like, deep and, like, holy fuck. What the shit he's done is ridiculously bad. Yeah.
I mean, I believe in innocent until proven guilty. And sometimes some of that stuff you get guilty till proven innocent.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that's fair, but I also believe that where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can't stand up for R. Kelly because just his body language alone, when he was being interviewed and he freaked out on that lady, led me to believe, yeah, he did that shit.
Yeah, and how like he was like outside there while like his two quote unquote whatever girlfriends or whatever were like getting interviewed, and he's like there in the room like don't say that. Like, whoa, this guy's fucking a manipulative asshole.
All right, who else? Who else you got?
Man. So that opens up more when you add like just any.
No, it's musicians. It's not just
musicians in
stars,
general.
musicians.
Okay,
in general,
so that helps it a bit more now. I'm trying to think.
Who do you hate personally?
Well, we already got one out of the way. Ted Nugent. How about that? There's another one.
Ted Nugent. The Nuge.
Fucking piece of garbage.
Oh, I hear he's insane in real life, so that's a possibility. Honestly, at this point, I don't really remember who's on it. I'm just hesitant to throw names out there because of the fact that I've already read the article.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 5 more.
Oh, shit.
Let's just rapid fire. Throw somebody out there. Just anybody.
Oh, man. I gotta think like there's actually some like legitimacy to this, and there's who people hate. I don't know. I'd probably throw like Gene Simmons on there just because of the stupid fucking comments he says in interviews. I guess people would hate him for that. It's just like, shut up.
I love Gene Simmons for how cocky he is.
Yeah, but I bet you people would be like, oh, this guy's a fucking asshole.
All right, I need 4 more.
4 more, okay.
Who have you heard as an asshole in real life?
I'm trying to remember.
What's a song you really hate? Think of it that way. What song you'll be driving on the radio, it comes on, and you're like, fuck, I hate that song.
Damn.
I mean, I can name songs I hate. Let's see. Well, it's hard, really, to think about songs I hate.
Well, I mean, like, the most songs we've done on this podcast, like the Duff songs, I hate those, but, like, I can't see Duff being hated that much. He seems like a decent dude. He's,
He always seems nice.
Yeah, he seems like a decent human being, so.
Who seems like a shitty person? There's one glaring example that I know we've talked about on this show before that I can't believe you're not saying.
Oh, I just thought of one. Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, with his recent allegations and shit. People would probably hate that guy.
Okay. Well, there's still one that we've talked about on this show that I'm waiting on you to say, but you got 3 more slots.
Vince Neil.
Oh, no, Vince Neil, okay. I'm still waiting on the one that we have talked about. We've talked about a lot of shit on this show. I mean, it's been 2 years almost, so.
Yeah. No,
Every week for 2 years, by the way. We haven't missed a fucking week yet.
Oh, man. See, like, the only other one I could think of that we've, like, sort of, like, poked fun at was, like, Paul Stanley. But, like, Paul Stanley, I don't think seems like an idiot.
Do you want me to put him on the list?
Throw him on there. Fuck it.
Okay.
You would probably be like, oh, where's Ace and Peter? We'd probably hate Paul Stanley for that. I don't know.
You got one more. And that's an obvious answer, man.
Obvious? How fucking obvious is it?
Well, I'll tell you this much. There's no females on your list here.
That's true. I don't know. Oh, man. Well, Courtney Love.
Courtney Love?
There you go. Since you brought females, I'm like, people would probably hate her because of the whole
all right.
Cobain and handling of that shit. I don't know.
So this is your final list. Axl Rose, Van Morrison, Nickelback, R. Kelly, Ted Nugent, Gene Simmons, Marilyn Manson, Vince Neil, Paul Stanley, and Courtney Love. Do you want to change any of those?
I think I may want to change one.
Which one?
I probably want to take Paul Stanley out of there.
All right.
I gotta think of something. Like,
Come on, it's obvious, man. Come on.
Obvious.
Think of a musician that everybody universally thinks is a fucking dumbass.
Oh my god. That's like all of them.
I gotta say also for the record, it's pouring down rain in Jefferson City right now, and my window is not open, but you will probably hear some thunder and shit in the background. It's been thundering and pouring all day, so
it's the opposite here, man. We're in a fucking heat wave right now.
Canada has heat? Huh. I figured it was just always snowy like South Park.
Yeah, for the months between June and August, there's a chance of a heat wave.
Huh.
After that, it just becomes fall again.
You guys have some
and then
floods.
we get snow in October. No floods yet, no.
Oh, well. Yeah, all your snow melts and runs down here, assholes.
It runs down in our fucking sewers, dude.
All right, come on. I need one more. Come on.
Oh, man.
Think of the most dumbass musician. Just think of a musician and dumbass and put those things together, and what face pops up in your head?
I mean, Ted Nugent, but we already said that one.
You probably don't listen to the guy who I'm fishing for. You probably don't listen to his music.
No, Danzig?
Danzig? Is that your final answer?
Because he did say some recently stupid ass comments.
He always does.
I'm gonna throw him on there because I don't think Paul Stanley deserves to be on that list.
Okay, so Axl Rose, Van Morrison, Nickelback, R. Kelly, Ted Nugent, Gene Simmons, Marilyn Manson, Vince Neil, Danzig, and Courtney Love is Caputo's final list. All right,
Just
so
my guesses there off the top of my fucking head.
number 10. One of the most, and I'm going to read directly from the article. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description, but if I don't, it's cheatsheet.com is the website that I'm reading from. So as far as I'm concerned, credit's been given. One of the most controversial musical artists ever, Marilyn Manson's demonic look at heavy metal sound have naturally turned off many, with accusations of Satanism and immoral content potentially serving as a negative influence on younger listeners. So Marilyn Manson is on the list. There's a point. All right, this is good. Good, off to a great start. You got one so far.
There we go. That was a good one, man.
Number 9. This is the one that I cannot believe. This is the one I was fishing for the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
What can be said about this self-proclaimed musical genius? His marriage to Kim Kardashian has made him even more of a tabloid target, and his tremendous ego and constantly bad behavior certainly haven't helped win him over with anyone. And of course, I'm talking about Kanye West.
Ah.
That's the one.
He was at one point for sure. I don't know if, public opinion probably hasn't changed much, but I didn't think of that. Then again, I don't know. I do enjoy Kanye's music, so it's one of the few hip hop artists I'll actually enjoy. We have the same birthday, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I still haven't been invited to any of his parties. I'm still fishing out there every year on Twitter.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. If you ever, decides to come back on Twitter and just tweet some random shit, maybe you'll see.
I love how he went bankrupt, so he went on a fucking 3-month pilgrimage through Europe and shit and did shit that broke people don't do.
Yeah, broke people backpack through Europe. It's called being a college student.
All right, we're up to number 8. And it says, this one's going to give it away in the description. The former child star went from Hannah Montana to one of the most bizarre live performances ever, involving Robin Thicke and a giant foam finger. Of course, we're talking about Miley Cyrus.
That was the Ratchet Miley era. But I think that is changed a lot. I think she definitely grew up and changed a bit.
Her latest album is really dope. I recommend it. I've said that before on the show.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Rick for recommending that to both of us actually.
Oh yeah. Number 7. One of the most popular rappers in recent years, the Miami-based artist has seen tremendous success with songs like I Know You Want Me and Timber. Of course,
we were talking about Florida for a second, but then Pitbull. Oh, fuck, those are 2 that could have been on there. God damn it.
Yeah.
Pitbull, basically a playlist for any white person's wedding. Dude, legit.
Yes, every white person's wedding I've been to has Pitbull playing.
Oh my god. At least one Pitbull song comes on.
All
Max
right.
5.
Yeah.
Then everyone's like, yeah, Pitbull.
I do like Timber, I will say. I get down to that shit when I'm at the club or something.
Yeah.
I won't put it on my own radio, but...
I don't know. There's like, Pitbull's like good summer music. And then after that, I want to fucking hear his name ever again.
Number 6. As the front man of the band, Guns N' Roses, he has contributed significantly to the world of rock, yet Axl Rose is still hated by many musicians because of his ego, diva attitude, and delinquent behavior. And so there's
Good
2
point.
for you. You got Axl. Axl was on the list. And number 5, despite being one of the biggest stars in the world and achieving mainstream success in the pop world, let's see. Her constant appearances in the tabloids have suspiciously... her suspiciously perfect public persona... I've lost my place in this one. Fuck that. It's Taylor Swift.
Really?
Yeah, Taylor Swift is number 5. I've always heard she's kind of a bitch in real life, though.
I've heard rumors about that, but I didn't think she would be like that hated. I mean, she has like her fan base is like crazy as fuck.
Look, man, I'm going to say something on this show. I don't know if I've said it before, but it ain't something I'm ashamed of. Like, I don't even care. All right? I love Taylor Swift. I listen to her shit all the time.
Dude.
And I don't care what none of y'all think.
Yeah. I got respect for what she's doing now, since, who was it? Fucking... The whole thing where, like, all of her old music from her old record label was, like, basically bought by one guy. And now she's, I think, just re-recording, like, those albums again and re-releasing them.
Yeah.
I believe that's what she's doing or something. Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, I respect, kudos to you. She's trying to get, like, the rights to her music back, basically.
I don't follow
she has to
her.
re-record this shit.
I don't follow her news or anything like that. I just listen to the tunes.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just, like, from, like, the rumblings I've heard. I don't really, like, follow into it, but, like, she's got some decent stuff. I don't complain.
Number 4. Now, originally I said when I think of dumbass and musician and I put those two things together in my head, Kanye West is the face that appears in my head. However, if I think of the word musician and douchebag and put those together, what comes up in your head? Who's the biggest douchebag in the world?
Ooh.
Don't
Kevin
know?
Federline?
Really close. Musicians, not couch husbands.
Yeah. Not one-time rap album guy.
Oh man. I didn't even read this part before I said all that, but I'm going to read from the article now. Ask anyone who was following pop music in the late 90s and early 2000s about the term douchebag, and Fred Durst is bound to come up. Fred Durst is number 4.
God damn it.
Number 3. A man who was most notably involved in a domestic abuse scandal with his ex-girlfriend Rihanna, Chris Brown.
Oh, fuck. There is one. Fuck that asshole. Guy's a cocksucker.
Number 2, with an overly sexual persona and insane musical melodies and lyrics, she finds herself in constant feuds and hasn't exactly established her as a very meaningful voice in hip-hop. Of course, I'm talking about the one and only Nicki Minaj is number 2.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I don't really care for that music, so I don't know much.
And number 1, the number 1 most hated musician, according to this article on Snowbiz Cheat Sheet, is a nice Canadian man like yourself.
Oh, God.
He rose to fame when he was just a kid.
Oh, I already know this.
And he is about as entitled and obnoxious as they come. With his underwhelming music and his appalling behavior and abuse to fans, Justin Bieber makes number 1 on the most hated musicians list.
Well, I failed miserably at that one.
Well, you got two. You got Manson and Axl Rose.
Yeah, I went more of the rock star route, though. That's
Right. And, going back to your list, I would say I don't know enough about Van Morrison to say I hate them. Nickelback definitely should be on that list. R. Kelly definitely should be. I'm going to give you, you know what I'm going to do? Let me see. R. Kelly, you said Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
And Courtney Love. There you go. I'm going to give you 4 points for those 4 just because they should have been on the fucking list.
Dude, totally. How?
So there, I'm going to give you the win anyway. Just for naming off people that should have been on that fucking list.
Fuck yeah. Because somehow we know really shitty people in rock.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So what musicians do you hate the most? Here's a clip for the TikTok. Hey guys, got a question. What musicians do you hate the most? Let us know. Comment on this TikTok and let us know. Who's your least favorite on that list?
Ted Nugent.
I think mine's definitely, of the ones you named, R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's probably a tie between those two because they're both fucking pieces of shit.
I don't know though. Fred Durst, man. Fred Durst is quite the douchebag.
He's a douche, but like Limp Bizkit had like 2 decent songs, so.
Did they? Did they really?
I don't know.
I can't listen to any of them, so.
I can only listen to like 2 of them.
Which 2?
My Way and fucking Rollin'.
Okay, here's the thing about My Way. I will listen to My Way if I'm watching promotional material, getting myself hyped to sit down and watch WrestleMania 17.
Oh yeah, that song made that fucking the hype package.
I did think it was funny that after Undertaker's motorcycle got destroyed. You remember that in the early 2000s?
I think so, yeah.
I think it was the NWO run over his motorcycle with an 18-wheeler. I can't remember.
No, that they like tried to murder The Rock in an 18-wheeler.
Yeah. Somebody destroyed Taker's motorcycle, and he started walking to the ring again. Mm-hmm. And then they changed his music to have Dead Man Walking.
You're turning there.
Yeah, and then I remember thinking how funny it was that he's walking now because his motorcycle's destroyed. That cracked me up. Well, guys, now's the time that we're going to review our music video of the day.
Ooh, our song plus with a music video twist, sort of spin on it too.
That's right. We're going to be checking out The One That You Hated by Adler. And we recommend jumping up on the YouTube and looking it up. The version that I'm going to be watching is from Adler Official.
Ooh.
Let's go ahead and subscribe to that channel. I mean, I am watching via the Guns and Radio YouTube channel right now, so.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give them a good old scribe.
Yeah, even though this is their only studio album. At least so far, I don't know. Unless Adler decides to go like, oh, gotta bring Adler's Appetite back now for 5 years, and then go back to this shit.
I just don't think they're gonna do anything else, because this is over a decade ago, isn't it? What year? This came out 9 years ago.
2012. November of 2012.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think they're coming up with nothing else. Could be wrong. I mean, look how long fucking Guns N' Roses took to put out a new album, so...
That's true, but that's like a fucking whole story in and of itself.
Yeah. But I don't think people will be clamoring at the fucking bits to get the new Adler album when it comes out, but I could be wrong.
Hey man, there's some Adlerites out there that would be down for that.
Well, have you got it pulled up? Are you ready?
Yeah, I got it. Hang on, let me see. Oh, because I found a Rolling Stone article about it, so hopefully it'll work from here. Or if not, I'll just let me.
Ooh, what's the Rolling Stone article say?
It says in the video for The One That You Hated, former Guns N' Roses drummer Steven Adler takes on the destructive relationships with his new band. And then it has quotes and stuff from basically Adler and people from the band itself.
Yeah, it's a pretty good song. I've made better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it even has this thing from a quote from the frontman of this project, Jacob Bunton, where he says, "The lyrics are about two people that are no good for each other, but for whatever reason won't break up. Maybe it's the sex. Maybe it's the convenience. Maybe they're just scared to move on and start over. But a lot of people seem to be attracted to the people that they hate. Love and hate are intimately linked within the human brain."
Wait, what's the front man's name again?
Jacob Bunton.
Jacob Bunton. Oh yeah, dude, I know him. He had a solo career before this.
Oh shit, yeah.
It didn't. I wouldn't say it got like extremely famous, but he was kind of Black Veil Brides-esque kind of music. I think Black Veil Bride's on a smaller budget. Like I think it was Rick's wife that showed me his album. No, there's one song here. Hang on a second. Jason Bunton. Yeah, this was him. Hang on a second. Let me get it loaded up here.
Yeah. Even on the Wikipedia page for this album, there's like some quotes and stuff from the band members about this too.
Okay.
There's a funny one here. When Steven Adler was asked if his new album was better than the latest Guns N' Roses album, Chinese Democracy, he remarked, "Of course it is." Any way to shit talk Axl.
Well, hang on. Let me play this little clip for you here. I'm not going to play enough, but you can do your research and find this on YouTube because I found it when I just typed in his name. But hang on a second. See what I mean? It's kind of like Black Veil Brides in a way.
I was not expecting it this time. I totally forgot. I totally forgot about this fucking gag. Oh my god. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's actually like legit. Nope. Same old shit.
Oh man. Okay. So what's the Wikipedia say? Let's get because once we start the music video, we're not going to stop it. We're going to do a full-fledged watch along. So let's get as much information in as we can right now.
Well, it just talks more about like the whole, I guess, recording of the record and all that. But if you want more about the song itself, there's more in this Rolling Stones article here. Although it's an early Adler track, The One That You Hated was one of the last songs the band recorded from their album. So Jacob Bunton basically goes on saying, "Oh, one night Slash was at the studio and we played him a couple of the songs. When this song started playing, he was grinning ear to ear. So we knew either it's a kick-ass song or it's so bad we're making him laugh."
Oh, man. I do remember when this came out. I remember where I was the first time I heard it. I was at Rick's house, probably sleeping on the couch. Spent a lot of time on that man's couch.
Yes, I was gonna say. Speaking of Slash, he's actually on a track on one of the songs on this album.
Oh, which one?
Just Don't Ask. So that's
Okay.
a good one. We'll be looking forward to because he plays good lead guitar on that track.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet. Even got John 5 on this album. Not bad.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, do you want to get into the video?
Yeah, let's get into it. Hopefully, you guys listening have got it loaded. If not, get on it.
Pause the podcast if you need to. Look up The One That You Hated by Adler. Pause it at the 0 mark. When we tell you to hit play, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. You want to count it down or you want me to count it down here?
You count it down this time.
All right. Ladies and gents, in 3, 2, 1, play it.
Camera's rolling.
4:57 p.m. I love how they know exactly when this was recorded.
Yeah. Just put a fake time on it.
Yeah. I don't think that this is all one take. Call me crazy, but you know.
Definitely not. Oh, look, they're basically just recreating the Sweet Child of Mine music video.
Yeah.
Oh, original Adler. Oh, now it's in color. Okay.
Yeah, bruh. How you like that? Now it's in color.
Now it's in the 2000s instead of 87.
And you know what? I see the band. Since the band's dressed in all black, I love it's like this like goth band except for Steven. Like he stands out like a sore thumb.
Literally. He's like the dad of this group, it seems like. shorts?
Of course,
Oh, no.
it's Steven Adler.
I was like, it looked weird. So I'm like, oh look,
No, he's wearing jorts. Thank you.
he's the big John Cena mark.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. Now, if you guys are listening right now and you're not just a huge Guns N' Roses fan, you should probably note that if you want to know which one Steven is, he's the one that's not wearing eyeliner right now.
Yeah, the one not with black hair and like a crazy fucking hearted style. Oh look, Marky Ramone.
That wasn't Marky Ramone. He wasn't wearing a wig.
No, that was the wig he got from the guy.
I do like the hot chicks. That's a nice touch.
There's like one I've seen. I don't know. Alright, decent solo.
Baby, I'm too young to know any better, but I guess I'm just too old to care.
Wait, was that a Jack Skeleton tattoo?
I think.
I'm the one that you hated.
It's like all of the people that auditioned for Flyleaf and didn't make the cut. Someone needs to give that singer a cheeseburger.
Or like some muscle ass, please.
Something. His titties are like negative cups. Like he has like a negative A. I had a buddy of mine like that in wrestling. He was so skinny his titties sunk in, and we always gave him shit about it. There you go, the one that you hated. We hope, yeah, we hope you guys go check that out. Not a bad music video.
It's the basic rock music video, but it works, man. Can't complain.
Yeah. I mean, the song itself, I think, is really good.
It's pretty good, actually. That's like my first time listening to it. I'm like, I'm pretty enjoying it.
Well, let's do ratings now.
Yeah.
I don't remember who went first last time.
I'll let you go first this one.
Well, I really like the song. This is the only song other than the one that we reviewed on the show that I've heard from the band. I think we listened to Waterfall the last time.
Yeah, that was the one.
And I don't think I cared for that song as much. This one I really like, though.
Yeah.
It's not 5-star territory by any stretch of the imagination. But, I mean, it's in my playlist. Ever since it came out, I've had it in my playlist. And I listen to it regularly.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoy it. For me, it's going to be... I'm kind of teetering between 3.5 and 4 stars, so I'm going to give it a 3.75.
All right. I'm probably going to go along those same lines, too. Like, for like my first listen, this is probably the best Adler song I'd say we've won. The best Adler song. The Adler's Appetite, that's a whole fucking other thing.
Yeah.
There's a couple decent ones there.
I would say that of both Adler and Adler's Appetite that we've listened to so far. This is
definitely like the best one. It's pretty solid. It's definitely like rock radio friendly. Like I would imagine hearing this like randomly on like Sirius XM or like even like local rock radio or something like that. This is definitely perfect for radio airplay, all that stuff as like a lead single. Perfect for it. But I think like with a lot of this album too, like the single Adler album, whatever, a lot of the stuff just basically sounds like everything else that was probably on the radio around this time, like especially rock radio. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of a detriment in a couple other songs I've listened to off this album, but to hear it works, it's fine. But it's probably like the best Adler song I think so far. I mean, like even saying like like that whatever before, I just have to throw it out there, but it's a 3.75 for me. It's still good, But I'd like, Adler to like maybe try something else. When you compare it to a lot of the other four OG members' solo work,
Yeah.
it just doesn't scream like this is, Steven Adler.
Well, there you go, folks. Let us know your thoughts, though. Hit us up on our Discord. Leave us a voicemail, link in the description.
Oh, yeah.
And tell us what you thought about this song so we can get your feedback as well, because I'd really like to hear what other people think about the song as well. Or the album in general, or any song we've ever reviewed.
Yeah, we've reviewed 100+ of them so far. So
Yeah, we've gotten pretty far.
Oh, yeah, we got a decent chunk, but that shit's ever expanding. So, I mean, with many other imminent releases coming soon from some certain players.
Yeah, I heard we got a new Slash album coming out. I've discovered some more new Duff tracks that I've been hesitant to put on the wheel.
Yeah. I think we should give them like a 30-second treatment.
Someday. We're going to figure out a way to tackle some of that stuff that we have decided maybe shouldn't be on the wheel, but we don't really want to take it off. We're going to figure out something.
Yeah, something along the lines. Yeah, but also, sorry, before we spin the wheel and get into what we're going to review next week, I just want to remind everyone, bonus show goals. Those are still there. We've got 2. I'm actually going to add a third one here as well.
Shit.
So if you want a bonus show from us, go head over to our Twitter at Guns and Radio Pod. Give us a follow there. Once we hit 250 on our Twitter, we'll put a poll up there and let you guys decide what we review next, whether it be a new song, a concert watch along, something like that. So 250 followers on Twitter, get us to 150 likes / follows over on our Facebook page. And our new one, since we've just recently launched a TikTok account for all you Gen Zer millennials who like some rock and roll, or if you want to watch some quick highlights of the show, give us a follow there over on our TikTok at Guns and Radio Pod. Let's get to 50. Let's start something small. 50 followers on our TikTok. We're at like 20 right now or something.
Yeah, we're at 20.
We're at 20 right now. So get us over to 50 followers on our TikTok page, and we'll post a poll for a bonus show for sure. So there you go, guys. 3 goals, 3 ways to get another dose of us.
That's
another bonus show episode of Guns and Radio just for you, and one you get to vote on.
That's right. And always be sure to hit up gunsandradio.com. And listen, guys, don't be turned off by the fact that right now it just takes you to the Patreon page. We know that. But if you scroll down and look, there's more free shit than there is paid shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all of our episodes are available for download there for free. We've got an exclusive monthly show called Wrestling that's not only available for free on gunsandраdio.com, but it's also available for free on the GN Extra feed. And we didn't even hesitate. We posted that motherfucker everywhere. We recorded that at the time of this recording yesterday.
Yeah.
A week ago by the time this goes to the general public. But, we put that motherfucker everywhere. So there's plenty of content. We've got band and other new shows coming very, very soon. All a part of the gunsandраdio.com family there. And if you want early access, that's the main thing. Most of our content is going to always be free. But if you want to get it a little bit earlier, we do post them on gunsandраdio.com in both video and audio form the day we finish recording them.
Yeah, the day or literally within 24 hours that we wrap up here from our recording sessions here. Plus, you're also going to get an entire exclusive show on if you sign up for the $5 a month there, Getting Dizzy With It, which we just wrapped up recently.
That's right.
We basically reviewed the entire debut solo album of Dizzy Reed track by track. 13 tracks in total, plus a whole wrap-up episode at the end. So you basically got a whole season's worth of content right there.
And a lot of crazy shit happened because of me while we were
later
taping.
On in the show, later in the season, it gets fucking wild.
You never know what random guests are going to appear. Mostly friends of mine from Facebook, because I would just send random invite links to anybody that wanted to come or I thought might want to come on. So, yeah, go check that out and much, much more. And, of course, be sure to come back to this stream every single week to get more Guns and Radio. Let's find out what we're doing next week. What do you say?
Let's
What
spin
you
that
say?
wheel.
Spin it.
Spin it, baby. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby.
Oops.
Oh, let's see. Let's see what it is.
Your name loaded.
Son
Your
of a
name,
bitch.
I loaded. Another Dust song.
I forgot your name. After
Watch
we
it,
had sex in the strip club bathroom.
If that's how this song goes, I will have a newfound respect for this band. I have a feeling, though.
It may be like a 2 or below territory. Oh God. We shall fucking see what happens next week. Join us next week to see if it's a stinker or something decent from Loaded. Who knows?
But hey, if you wanted some Guns and Radio in a short, easy to digest fashion, long enough episodes to go take a dookie to and be done with, come back every Saturday for Shotcast Saturday.
Pew pew.
And then until then, I'm Dustin Bonez.
And I'm Chris Caputo. We'll see you here next Monday for another edition of Guns and Radio.